Hi folks, welcome back to the Hoard. Looks like I got something blowing in, so I think I'm going to wrap it up for the day. I really don't want to be out here if it starts thunderstorming. Well, let me show you what I'm up to. And I just have to tell you, when you're doing one of these conversions, you're putting a different engine into a vehicle. Whether you're doing a Predator into a golf cart or whatever you're up to, you really have no clue where you are until you start laying things out. For some reason in my mind, I had the pulley for the rear end on the wrong side, and then I didn't think any of this was going to fit. I just threw this Tecumseh in here as an example of what an engine could look like. The Predator is actually shorter, but just so you can see, I got plenty of headroom, so there's no problem. This whole affair does need to come forward. You can see the rear end is all the way out there, and it needs to be more like there, so it has to move forward a foot. I am running across a problem. I need to get the rear end loose from the cradle it's in, and it's bolted 8 times, and then on the other side I also have to get that shock off. I can't get these bolts loose for love nor money, and they've rusted enough where they're a little bit smaller than the 14 they should be. So in this case, I drilled out the center, and I can run another bit in there, which will weaken the bolt part, and then perhaps I can put a wrench on it and snap it, but that's going to take forever. I got to do it 8 times here. The way they're bolted on is, I call it a blind flange. On this side is a bolt that's welded to the cradle, so this bolt just goes through. I tried impact, and that's not breaking them loose. As a matter of fact, the 14 with the impact spins on them, so I'd rather not strip them all up. I guess the other thing I could do, given I'm not going to use this, I can just cut it, and once I cut it, the back of the flange is flat, then I could just grind everything off, and these bolts will pop right out. So anyway, unfortunately this is going to take a while, but as you can see, what I'm going to end up doing, you see the pulley on the side of the motor there, and that pulley, and I have plenty of space in here. Right, there's no plenty of room to put junk in the trunk. I think without offsetting these, I think without offsetting them at all, I think the wheels, I think golf cart tires will go under there. I haven't quite gotten that far yet. If they don't, probably I'll do what many of you suggested, which was to this is a typical golf cart tire. So They may or they may not go under there, actually. I'll have to try it. I still have to do things like set up the height and all that type of stuff. But I'm glad to see that at least the pulleys are on the same side. The motor will be driving the golf cart transaxle from the correct direction. So yeah, you guys could see what I'm up to. Quite the big fight getting this this thing set up. Yeah, I'm going to start cleaning up now. It looks like and it feels like rain, so I'm going to start getting ready to go on in. I think what I'm going to be able to do is, now that I got some space in the lean-to, when I'm working in here, I want to keep that space in the lean-to. So if I'm working in here, I don't have these in here. And then whatever I'm working on, I can, if I'm going away or whatever, and I need security, I can bring things back in. It was nice to actually see some protected space. Right, I just threw a few things in there to throw them in there, but you guys could see I have some space. And if I get this trailer out of here, it's really ugly to do, but I can theoretically roof off of this a little bit more too. And even if I only create another couple of slots, like a slot to drive that thing under, and maybe the Odyssey, right? That too gets me more space. Alright folks, I want to thank you all for watching and commenting and subscribing. Remember to keep your feet down, keep your heads up, and please get out there and enjoy all your days. Bye now folks.